Yeah. Yay!
Hello.
Oh,
It's
hello,
MJ.
Sorry, I've
There's
just
Skype.
got
What's that?
back with
Oh,
Matt.
God.
I got to go to dinner now, so that's it.
Bye.
Nice meeting, guys.
Well, bye, Mark. I'm off too.
Hello, Bean.
Hello, Bubba.
Mark, if you could just talk for half an hour about episode 2 without giving anything away, that'd be really handy. So, yeah, there you go. I'll have a cup, Mark.
Well done.
Marvellous, bravo.
Nice view of Mark's kitchen there. Oh, there he is.
Well, there is a TARDIS in the background, so it's kind of topical.
Oh, yes, can we zoom in? Look at that. Point
What's
to it,
that?
Mark.
Oh,
I might...
hang on.
Marvellous.
I don't know if anybody's looked recently, but episode 1 is now up to 20,974 views.
Blimey.
So
Wow.
nearly 21k. Nice.
Yeah. And sort of the
Any
latest things are...
Comments?
Well, the latest ones, yeah, Ryan Lamb. Hi, mate. When's Doctor Who? I mean, obviously...
Can we all
He
say
asked
hello
that
to
one.
Ryan Lamb?
Hello, Ryan.
Hello,
Hi,
Ryan.
Ryan. But yes, the answer is pretty soon, thankfully.
Yeah.
And then episode 3 probably won't take another 2 years afterwards.
Episode 3 has got to be next year at the convention because you've agreed it.
Yeah, unless the convention gets put off because of more coronas. So who
Yeah.
knows what's really going to happen. But yeah, so
Think of something.
when's episode? Yeah, 2 years ago already. Doesn't seem that long.
Don't.
Here we go.
Oh, God, yeah.
We don't intend it, do we?
Well, I mean, when do we release this? 5th of July 2018.
Don't.
But yeah, I mean, it's great. We've had lots of really positive comments, and yeah, looking forward. This one's pretty accurate. Looking forward to part 2 in 20 years.
Yeah.
A kind.
Well,
Actually,
it's true,
you know,
isn't it?
I would say that episode 2 is like all things should be. It scales up even more from episode 1. It gives the audience more mystery. It expands on the mystery more. And personally, I think by the time they get to the end of episode 2, they'll have such a corking cliffhanger. If it does take another 2 years, they won't mind so much.
No, they won't take to you. It'll be fine because we are already very well advanced on episode 3, as you well know, Mark.
But yes, there's lots of jolly exciting things in part 2, and we think it's jolly exciting.
Yeah. And part 3 looks amazing as well, but you'll have to wait 3 years for that.
Look, we've all got lives. We all do other things. Just
Oh,
trying
I know.
to get together was a
Exactly.
nightmare. So, you know, this is just a kind of a hobby that got out of hand.
Compared to when we started, I never dreamt that it would look as amazing as it does.
How crap would it have been if we'd released it when we'd finished editing? When
Well, in
we'd
the 90s.
making it? Yeah,
Yeah.
if we'd
But
finished,
we'd have got away with a lot more. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, the height of special effects was Babylon 5 at that time, and I mean, I think
That's-
we've got better than Babylon 5.
maybe.
But also, if we put it on the internet, it would have been a postage stamp at 160 by
Oh,
120 or
yes,
something.
gosh, that's true. That's very true.
And-
We
yeah.
need-
similar
we
to
need
Ashley's
Chris on the
webcam
team, don't we?
quality.
You look at episode 1, it was put up there on, what was the resolution, David? 1080 by, no,
1280 by 720, which is
not
a
bad.
variation of high def.
It was never shot on that though, was it?
No, it's all 4:3 standard definition.
Mm.
So we've had to stretch everything because having taken so long on it, the world has changed and gone sort of post letterbox style.
Widescreeny, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So we've
Although
had
we're
to
only
stretch
doing
too.
16 by 9 letterbox, and obviously everything's going a lot. Yeah, everything's got black bars on a 16 by 9 TV now. You know, Doctor Who and everything on Netflix. So
They're
we
going
have to go
even
all
more
wide.
widey, aren't they?
Yeah.
We've got to release this before it has to be a
We're not going
hologram.
It's added a lot more work to try and improve the quality and make it look fairly good. And if we'd brought it out many, many years ago, half the stuff that we'd planned to put in it, we wouldn't be able to have done. I mean, we planned all sorts of things to go in this, like the TARDIS blowing up,
Yeah.
that we hadn't the foggiest idea how to do it at the time.
But that was the purity of the script though, wasn't it? Because we wrote it not caring particularly. I don't know, reckless
we-
that was.
Yeah, it was
How we do
written
it.
without a care of how it would be achieved.
Yeah.
Well, I thought I knew how to achieve it, but it turned out that it was harder than I expected.
Mm,
And thankfully, technology caught up. So,
yes.
I mean, look at some of the shots we've got, the CG shots, which are taking a day to render for 300 frames. Imagine how long that would have taken to render 10 or 15 years ago.
Oh, God.
It'll be
yes.
going now.
We'd be
You'd have
looking
to-
at a week.
Yeah. And then find out you need to tweak and have to do
Yeah.
it again.
Yeah.
I have to say, having watched episode 2 again today, to go through it with the old, can I say tooth comb? I think that's the one I meant.
But a broad tooth comb as opposed to a fine tooth comb.
That's the. It was. There were certain scenes, and I know the one we mean. It just sort of transcended from what it was before. So we always had in mind something. As I think each episode's got its own spectacular scene. It's got its own little piece. But the first episode we had the asteroid, and the second episode we've got this other scene, and I so enjoyed seeing that. And it brought the whole thing together. All that trudging about trying to film it.
The good thing is part 3 is well on the way, isn't it? It's not like we've got to start from scratch.
It's edited
I like the way
up.
you
Well,
said
the whole lot.
we are committed. If you look at it from that word,
Yes.
25% of us has been committed already.
And the rest of it should be.
Yeah, the rest are it's only a matter of time.
Do you think the saddest thing, David, is that we actually, when we meet socially, we quote from the bloody thing? If something goes wrong with your lights go out, you go, oh, it's definitely the electrics. I mean, we just say it. People make sense of that soon when they've seen
And
it.
no one will have a Scooby-Doo what we're on about.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Because it's our own little, we've got our own shorthand with it. But it's been a kind of
What we're
social...
doing is we're quoting the equivalent of "Bye Bye Duggan," that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, I better dash it, dear chaps, but I'll catch up with you soon.
care.
Yeah. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.